All right, welcome back to DC Silver Age Storytime, and it's part three of the Superman of Two Worlds. This is from Superman 132, published in October 1959, with story by Otto Binder and art by Wayne Boring. I'm not going to read any of this because it's filled with spoilers. But when we left off, the spaceship carrying Kal-El's parents and his little brother have crashed into an asteroid. Now, what's going on here is there's this machine called the Super Univac that they plugged in some data, and it is showing what Kal-El's life would have been on Krypton, had it not exploded. So, although none of this actually happened, it is theoretically what would have happened if we can accept that the Super Univac is able to show it accurately. And so that's young Kal-El. I don't know how old he's supposed to be there. I would have thought 14 or 15. I'll rush there right away, Dad, Jor-El, and pick you up. But the ship blows up, which is a really weird plot point, since it doesn't serve anything other than to make, I guess, him very sad. Now he is an orphan. But they killed his little brother. In this other life of mine, my parents escaped the doom of Krypton exploding, only to meet the same end on an exploding asteroid. So in either life, I was destined to be an orphan. And again, his little brother died. So Futuro, who is the Superman of Krypton, uses his X-ray vision to create a memorial to Kal-El's parents and little brother. So, we have another issue. As time passes, Kal-El's super duties help him. So he is part of the Space Patrol. Help! We can't stop. We'll crash on that planet. It's a strange ship from outer space. I'll use my signal watch to call Futuro. And Futuro and Crypto manage to save the ship, and it lands. Why, I recognize your speech, and I know your origin. You're men from Earth. That's right, we meant to land on our moon, but shot past into outer space, finally reaching your world. So they meant to go to the moon, which is about a day or two trip, and accidentally shot right out of the solar system into another solar system. Okay, cough, cough. My super hearing heard someone else coughing. There's a stowaway in the ship, it seems. Call her out. It's Lois Lane. I slipped aboard at Earth launching. I wanted the exclusive scoop of the first moon landing. I'm a girl reporter from the Daily Planet. So, given the 1959, this nobody had landed on the moon yet. Great, Krypton. It's Lois Lane, and she's destined to be as impulsive as ever, even in this future, which might have been if Krypton had not exploded. I saw from a porthole how you saved our ship, Futuro. You're a man with superpowers. What a scoop that'll be on Earth. Seems odd, doesn't it? In this projected existence of your life, Lois never heard of Superman or Clark Kent. We got so many problems here. First of all, why are the Earthlings not flattened? It's been established that Krypton has a much greater gravity than Earth, which accounts for part of Superman's powers. But I guess that Otto Binder either forgot about that or ignored it. But the idea that they just shot past the moon and went all the way to Krypton, and it just happened to be Lois Lane. Also, Lois Lane working for the Daily Planet. Why does Kal-El's age, depending upon the picture, seem to change dramatically? Like I thought he was the same age as Lois Lane. Nothing makes sense here. So he's showing Lois Lane around Krypton, where they create an artificial sun. They are freezing people who are dying so that they can find a cure someday, which was something that was experimented on in the 1950s and 60s. He shows her this subsurfacer for whatever reason that can drill through rock and cruise underground, and she hops in and just starts playing with the equipment. Thinking that there can't possibly be any fuel left in it, and Kal-El says, you couldn't read that sign in Kryptonese that says, warning, do not use the controls engine the controls. Engine is run by cosmic rays. And cosmic rays always stream down from space. The engine started. I didn't need any fuel. Gulp. So it starts going crazy. The subscope shows we're headed straight for the electric cavern. So he signals Futuro. I guess they have electric caverns under the ground. But Futuro is able to use this metal to ward off the lightning. And uses his invulnerable body to smash the drill, and then just smashes the whole device. Look, there's a new twist. Superman never fell for Lois, but Futuro did. I liked you at first sight, Earth Girl. Well, why waste time? Will you marry me? So she says, absolutely. And they're going to go live on Earth. But Futuro, if you move to Earth, you'll be leaving your own native world without a superhero. No, Kal-El, come with me to my lab. My super static machine has one more charge, which will give you superpowers too. Your spaceman uniform will also become indestructible. This really doesn't put Lois in a good light because, so the implication is she never really loved Superman. She just loves guys with superpowers. So she instantly falls for Futuro, and I don't know. I feel like if I were Superman, I'd not be happy with that. But okay, so Kal-El uses his super strength to fling the rocket into space, launching this Earth ship into space with his super strength. He will tell you the name he chose for himself, different from mine. I thought of a name for myself out of thin air: Superman. How strange fate works. If Krypton had never exploded, I would have ended up there as Superman. So I don't like this story. I know maybe other people are going to think it's pretty cool. There's just so many problems with it. Not a fan. So if Krypton... Now, this is, of course, accepting that Super Univac, or whatever the machine was called, is accurate. But so that is what Superman's life would have been like on Krypton had the planet not blown up. I hope other people enjoyed it. This is definitely, if someone asked me my least favorite story in this volume, I would point to this one immediately without question.